Welcome back, everybody, to Funky D's Star TV News Time. Nnamdi Kanu blow hot as he is ready to stand trial at ICC. Okay, we go read and see what Ohamadike, one of Africa, get for us again. The news they tell us say the man don't blow hot again no regarding ICC. Okay, remember say the intimidation when they do nothing soldiers, the lazy soldiers, they intimidate the southeastern part of Nigeria. It's not going to go down well with the Nigerian people and the people when they chant one Nigeria. If you know they listen to Nnamdi Kanu broadcast, you got to know say the man not happy with the thing when the army people go do in Biafran land. Ladies and gentlemen, from they don't tell us say, look, now because of the blessing, when God don't bless us, now him they make these people they come attack us. We not do them anything. We not find their trouble. We not find their wahala. Now them be the people. When sabi bomb, now them be the people. When sabi train terrorists, now them be the people. When sabi pay terrorists, now them be the same people. When be the terrorists itself. Everything when they tell us that is the FG Fulani government. Everything when come out from their mouth. Now why you? Now why you? I just want good Nigerian people to check out everything when they come out from their mouths, from A to Z. You see, say, now why you, these people, then they play you and I. And that why you no go down well with them. Now them go feel the heat at the end of the day. And now we will smile at the end of the day. So make we read a little bit. May we see what Nnamdi Kanu get for us again before we move on. Nnamdi Kanu, who is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, has declared his readiness to stand trial at the International Community Court, ICC, in Rome to defend Biafra against killer herdsmen. Nnamdi Kanu speak further in a live broadcast on Biafra Radio on Sunday nights, expressed his grievances on foreign nations for failing to intervene in the atrocities committed against southeastern parts of Nigeria. In addition, he expressed that the killer herdsmen and terrorists have continuously raided the communities in the region which are unchallenged by security agencies. Speaking further, he added that the killer herdsmen will attack them and even their farms' produce, including killing their farmers and rape their women, and would go scot-free without being arrested, and claimed that the government would get at them with all arsenals, including fire helicopter, when they try to defend themselves. Kanu explained that the reason why the ESN security network was created was not for any ulterior motive, but to protect lives of the helpless Biafran against terror from these killer herdsmen. Also, he expressed that his anger is that the government would always come after them instead of going after the perpetrators of the deadly crimes. They would always come after the innocent citizen who had volunteered themselves as mere vigilante group in case if that of Allah on Thursday. In summary, he expressed that their interest isn't war, but to defend their ancestral against the killer Fulani herdsmen, and for that he is ready to pay the price for Biafrans by going to stand trial for the sake of fairness and justice. Ohamadike 1. You don't yarn again, ladies and gentlemen. All of them don't hear waiting Ohamadike yarn. Make we just rush into another news where they tell us the Nigerian Army arrest 20 IPOB members, recover arms. The activities of the threats elements have led to an increase in organized crime such as armed robbery, kidnapping, and other sundry criminal violence, etc. Recently, there have been various attacks on civilian, police, and military personnel on checkpoints and escort duty. It is as a result of the activities of these criminal elements that appropriate superior authority directed the conduct of aggressive patrol within the general area to safeguard lives and properties of law-abiding citizens. On Thursday, 7 January 2021, following increasing robbery and killing of civilians and security operative by suspected IPOB military within a low stationary. No, man. 7 January 2021, own troops in conjunction with Nigerian police conducted a raid operation of a suspected hideout of the armed group in Umu Tenze community in Olo local government area. An SUV Lexus 330 with registration number Lagos KDR 320EY was intercepted with 5 occupants suspected to be members of Indigenous People of Biafra IPOB. On sighting own troops, 4 of the occupants absconded. However, one Mr. Freedom Odochukwu Nwachukwu was arrested and handed over to the police for further investigation. So, ladies and gentlemen, when I don't hear what in the army people now they talk, who say they just go do this and that. But not only Biafran land that they get more so. Only Biafran land. That is to show you, say, there is a grand plot to take over Biafran lands, because Biafra land is a peaceful place. All these things they are writing are concocted stories. Are not the claims, are not they here to the talk say criminals not the Biafran land or bad people not the Biafran land. They have good people and also they have bad people. But the activities of bad people in Biafran land now small thing compared to waiting the northern people they do when the whole world don't already notice. And this thing when the northerners that they do, nobody they talk about them. Now only Biafran people now when they claim say that them be the bad people. Now only Biafran people now when the so-called criminal abakare when say in a police officer go get muscle, because now northern man now they don't send them a come kill people when not be own people. But in they hear about herdsmen 247, 24 hours in they hear about Boko Haram, 24 hours then they hear about Ansaru. Anytime when they hear Boko Haram, oh yeah, then they take off. Herdsmen, they know they answer them. Then they shoot them. In fact, then they shoot, whether they shoot innocent civilians, then go join the herdsmen people to they shoot innocent civilians. That is why we the debunk say Biafran people not do anything. And the people want they claim say na IPOB, everything whether they do in Nigeria now na IPOB. Every button now that they claim say na IPOB. Without investigating those people. Anybody when say na IP, then go just put a word for your mouth, even without interrogation. Then go say you be IPOB, you be IPOB, you be IPOB. We know how police they work in Nigeria. We know how they play all corners in that country. Then go put a word for your mouth. So you make you right and say na be IPOB. Even though say you not put them in writing, then go still come out openly say na IPOB people. Then where be the police and army people? Some governors, ladies and gentlemen, like Governor Otton, you don't tell me say IPOB not do anything. A lot of people don't tell me say IPOB not do anything. Make una do una thing. Leave IPOB alone. Because IPOB people, they not be criminal herdsmen people. When they cause killings, memes, kidnapping, everything, they their hand. But IPOB, you go hardly hear when they tell you say IPOB go kidnap. When IPOB, waiting be the bad thing now, when they claim say IPOB too, when they take they disorganize the area. When army they go. So that is why we know they buy into waiting army people they tell us again. Waiting any news they tell us in that Nigeria. Nobody they buy into it because we know say all of them are concocted stories. Now the so-called man when claim say IPOB ESN say Nigerian army they don't deal with IPOB. See Abakiari don't deal with IPOB. The ESN people. They not do them nothing. They not do them anything. Okay? So ladies and gentlemen, now there we will stop today. If you not get anything one concerning waiting army people, they claim say IPOB do this, IPOB do that, IPOB do this. And now they talk about how they want to take quench the problem when the northern people don't create for land for owner when be one Nigeria people. IPOB people, they are innocent. ESM people, they are innocent in as far as everything when don't happen is concerned. We already know the reason why when they move down to the eastern part of Nigeria, because they want to take over the country. Again, they get one news when they right now, when they tell us say the northern people, then they plan to plant emir in every state of that country. Then they plan to plant emir in every state of that country. Remember, say recently, this man, what they call Sanwo-Olu, visited one of the emir from the north recently. So inside their meeting, and him then go discuss how they want to plant emir everywhere. That is taking over the whole country. Una got to open eye, ladies and gentlemen, because we not get when be the people of Nigeria. For example, the Christians and non-Christians will not be Muslim people. And people will not be politicians when they that country. Will not get anybody when we can't save them. Make una nothing say all these things na joke. Things when una they hear from this channel now from authentic sources. So no fee say he get somebody when go one day can help you. For example, make I just give one example today now. If the northerners say okay, they want plant emir in Benin City, or they want plant emir in Delta State, or they want plant emir in Lagos State. Brother, none of those politicians, when you think say them be somebody, when go ever say no. Instead, they don't carry billions, give all of them. Then go chucking them, put for pocket. The emir, then go plant them, and I go get emir. And nothing will happen. So it is high time for everybody to stand up. Those people, those ones will be Christians, those ones will not be non-Christians, will not be Muslim, all those people, make una stand up right now, because by the time when emir go come on una domo, una know say emir, then they connection with this their Muslim thing what they do all over the world. When you get to tell us, come tell us, and don't forget to subscribe to Funky D's Star TV. Thank you very much for listening, and bye.